Craziest cat I've ever had. Like, and that's only with new people. If it's just you around, the cat's totally normal. The cat will poop and be in the litter box, and it'll hang out like a normal cat and won't hide in the vent system. As soon as a stranger, like, knocks on the door, it sprints from wherever it is, finds the air vent, throws it across the room, hides in the air vent. And it throws it far. Like, the cat was large. It had powerful arms. So, the lid to the air vent, you just hear as it, like, goes across the entire kitchen floor, and the person that just came over is like, what the hell was that? And you're like, oh, that's my cat just army diving into the vents. And you'd think they had clarified for him, but they had no idea what you're talking about. I don't know. That's the weirdest cat. So hopefully, for Kidler's sake, that cheers him up a little bit. Because my cat's got a very similar name. Morno 2735 just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. We're gonna get more value out of this playdead than on this 1-1 Ruru. Kibblers is a cat now. Kibblers. Oh, that would have been funny. When do we tell Firebat that he actually just owned a raccoon? No, it wasn't a raccoon. I was old enough to tell the difference between a cat and a raccoon. Is this Mech Hunter list refined yet? It's got Missile Launcher in it. If that's not refined, then I don't know what is. Look at that. Refining. Let's get rid of some of these smaller guys for that Spreading Plague. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Who's ready to make an infinite army of 7/7 dragons? What's the best deck to climb out of Dumpster Legend right now? Probably Odd Rogue. But one of the things about Odd Rogue is, I don't know, I find it dreadfully boring personally. But if it's your thing, go for it. The best deck to climb with is whatever deck you enjoy playing. Because if you're not having fun, then what are you doing, man? Games are about fun. Maybe you're like Zalay and you think the only fun is winning. And if that's true, Odd Rogue is for you, because Odd Rogue's all about that winning. But gosh, I played so much Odd Rogue last season. I'm so sick of Odd Rogue. Like, it did not change, like, at all. But it's still one of the most powerful decks. I just don't think it's very fun. Heal Zoo's pretty strong and fast. Because the key thing about climbing is it's got to be decks that have a lot of games per hour, dude. Your GPH has got to be really high. And Odd Rogue and, you know, Zoo are going to have that high GPH that's required for that climbing. So you need above average win rate and then high GPH. this missile launcher. The king? There you go. Activate this guy with some missiles. Push that one extra face damage. APM pre-simulator's insane. I find that I'm going to embarrass myself if I play the APM pre-simulator. I might practice it off stream. If that deck becomes real, I'll practice it some off stream. But I've never played the deck ever. So I would be terrible at it. I have literally no practice at it.
Eternal. My turn is not.
Attack is weird. This launcher would have killed it anyway. Oh. Not the missiles. Just get more dragons and cubes. Is that a spreading plague? So this board is going to be pushing soon. He's got a limited time to find the goose. I'm a little scared though. We can heal back up to full health, but it's not going to matter, right? Rexar is pretty potent here.
Weakling.
14 plus 8, 22. We almost have lethal. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Because we can Rexar through this and then just double Venomancer. Right in the dome.
Quickly.
I just killed myself. I clicked it. It's just this guy was like passing through, and there's like, you can't attack your own mechanical dragon. And it's like, no, I already attacked with him. I was trying to. He's just hopping over. I didn't get the click. I was trying to find that lethal. It's okay. He probably won't lethal me back. He hasn't done any mana reduction effects still, so he still needs to fit in, you know, the Dream Petal, a twig or something. Yeah, I got 2 tunnel vision done trying to find the lethal. Alright, it worked out. We're almost rank 16. It's better than me. Jeez, oh Pete's.
Let the hunt begin.
We're gonna need the missile launcher, man. We have the tech. Launch the missiles. It's nice to see a low-ranked player get so many viewers. Feels good, man. Marmel 2001 is just subscribed. Welcome back, Team Thing. Yeah, appreciate the support. Marmel. It's like a mix between Marvel and marmalade. Sounds kind of tasty. Spider bomb. Man, Devil's Egg is so broken. Card enables so many cool decks. Any drinks tonight? In about 7 hours, I might play Drunk Pictionary, but it's 4 o'clock right now. I got work to do. I don't know if we're gonna stream it. May or not be streamed, some Drunk Pictionary, but Ike really wants to play some Pictionary. And I told him, you know what? After I clock in some hours, I'm down, man. But I do have to do some amount of work. You can't just Monday straight up start blowing off work. Like, that just sets a bad tone for the week, right? It sets a bad tone. So you can't do that. Full value trading. Taking the value city. I want to get closer to legend. I don't want to get legend in one day. I want to space it out a little bit. I want to at least make it a rank 10 today. That's my goal. Rank 10 on the Asia server, and I'll feel moderate accomplished with that. Make it a rank 5 today, and I'll feel really good about myself. So that's kind of my pacing at the moment. CJ Ride just hosted you with 826 viewers. How's it going, guys, from CJ Ride's channel? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a good stream. How was CJ Ride's stream? What did he do? Break the meta? Create the greatest new Hearthstone deck ever? Hopefully. It's a lot of viewers, man. I appreciate it. He was sightseeing in Detroit, IRL. That's pretty cool. I live near Detroit, man. I live in the Royal Oak area. Get some good barbecue. At 4 o'clock, they probably close. Will I ever do a meetup in Birmingham? I'm too broke to go to Birmingham, man. I go to Birmingham and I just know I don't fit in. I ever tell you a story about I went to the movie theater in Birmingham, and I went in my pajamas, which was a mistake, because everyone else was in a suit. You go to the movie theater, I couldn't figure out how to get in. I was very confused. And it turns out the only way to get in is through elevator. You have to go up an elevator to get in the movie theater in Birmingham. I was like, what in the hell? It is complicated. So I'm in my pajamas struggling to find the door, and everyone's walking around in a suit and, you know, with their dates that are all in dresses. I was out of place. I did not fit in. $26 to see a movie, one person. You know, my girlfriend was amazed. It's a $52 movie excursion in Birmingham, and so by principle, I can't visit Birmingham anymore. They've taken enough money from me for the year. So me and Birmingham, we're just done. Next year, maybe I'll give Birmingham another try, but... It's too hoity-toity. We were driving a Ford Focus, and we parked next to a Lamborghini. There are a lot of places you don't fit in your pajamas. No, not Birmingham, Alabama. In Birmingham, Michigan. It's right next to Royal Oak. It's really close to where I live. So it was kind of relevant because we were talking about this sort of area. Because we just got hosted by CJ Ride, who is doing an IRL stream in the D. Gower TV just subscribed. Welcome back, Cave Team Ting, man. Appreciate the support.
I wonder what this does.
Fire the missiles. I don't really want to extend. I want to squeeze in the hero powers, start milking that damage. Is there really a city called Bird in Hand?
Your magic shall not save.
Today.
Your soul shall be mine. Let the hunt begin.
We might stream a little bit of Pictionary today. Pictionary is pretty fun. I don't know if I want to drink though, but I like Drunk Pictionary. Drunk Pictionary is a good pastime of mine. I highly recommend getting together with a group of buddies, doing some drunk Pictionary sometime. It's really good. Or just regular Pictionary. There's scribble.io, I think is the website, where you play Pictionary online for free without installing anything with people that also have the internet. You can do it on phones and stuff too, so it's really convenient. It's a fun little party game. What shirt is that? This is the Bonfire Shirt Company shirt. I was thinking about trying to make shirts, so I was in contact with the guy from Bonfire. Because he contacted me and said, hey, we make shirts, and you talked about shirts on stream. And we went back and forth for a little while, and then he sent me a sample shirt. I really liked the shirt. I just didn't really like their storefront very much and their whole website. So ended up not doing business with them. But I really want to get into this whole shirt game thing. But I've been doing a lot of home improvement projects. New sets keep coming out. I've just been busy with stuff. Doing girlfriend, family stuff. So I haven't gotten around to doing the whole shirt thing. But it's on my to-do list. Eventually we'll get some shirts. I have some designs. Ed cooked them up for me. So we were like really close to launching the whole shirt thing. So I just never found it. Never found exactly the one I wanted. But soon, TM. don't know how Raynad does it, man.
Job's done.
Because Raynad starts a new project every day. That guy does so much random stuff all the time. He's like ridiculous, and I can't even find the time to start shirts. You know, it's crazy. Is Ed short for editor? I think Ed's short for like Edward, Eddie, something like that. Elephant Garlic just subscribed. Welcome to Back Cave, Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. Anonymin33 just subscribed. Welcome to Back Cave, Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. Dude, the missile launcher is about to toast this guy's buns.
I wonder. My pack will hunt you down.
Kamamaru _CZ used 20 bits and says, Failfish20 say, Julius, at what time is dinner served? At 2 brute. Say, Julius, at what time is dinner served? At 2 brute. I don't understand.
The light's name.
I'm sorry. There's an element to this that I'm missing. It's probably related to history or religion. I'm not sure the story of Julius and the Brute. Et tu Brute? It's from Julius Caesar. Yeah, if you've watched my stream, you know I'm not much of a reader. You know I'm a little lackluster in the reading department. And you throw Shakespeare at me. Lacking basic education. I did a lot of skipping around in school. At the playground and also through the educational system. But when you do that and you do the whole thing where you like study for a test for a week and then test out of the class, like you don't actually learn anything. You just power remember by studying for, you know, all day. And then power forget and move on to the next thing. So I have a lot of holes in my education. Because I skipped like 5th, and then 8th, and then 11th and 12th grade. So there are gaps. Rainmaker used 50 bits and says, I saw the entire Drunk Stream VOD yesterday. You're a very good friend without even knowing it. Thanks, dude. I don't actually remember most of what I said that day. But I'm glad I said good things and that you enjoyed it. It's not always the case. Sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh god, what have I done? But yeah, that one went well. Ooh, the toxic shooters are locked and loaded whenever we need the board clear. This blows up everything. Honestly, we can kind of jam it right now, right? Just make the big guy. Send him home. The rockets, baby. Build the monster. Watch the excellent Rome TV series. Is that on Netflix? I do like watching documentaries on Netflix. I usually have trouble sleeping, so I'll be awake at like 3 in the morning and I'll watch some conspiracy theory about aliens, usually. That's what I'm into. They're terrible. Like, none of them are any good, but it's kind of fun. I watched the Vietnam War documentary on Netflix. I actually started watching that last week. I mean, I always fall asleep, so the struggle for me is I start watching it at 3 in the morning, right? I get through like one episode. The Vietnam one's really slow too.